Are you unequivocally now ruling out a database on all Muslims?
No, not at all. I want a database for the refugees that if they come into the country. We have no idea who these people are. When the Syrian refugees are going to start pouring into this country, we don't know if they're ISIS. We don't know if it's a Trojan horse. And I definitely want a database and other checks and balances. We want to go with watch lists. We want to go with databases. And we have no choice. We have no idea who's being sent in here. This could be the great Trojan. It's probably not, but it could be the great Trojan horse of all time where they come in. When I look at those migration, when I look at the migration and the lines, and I see all strong, very powerful-looking men. They're men. And I see very few women. I see very few children. There's something strange going on. And if you look at what's happening in Europe, a lot of bad things are happening in Europe. Just ask the folks that live in Germany, George. A lot of bad things are happening.
It was more than 2 years ago, but Amir Barakat still remembers the day he ran from his home in Syria with his mother, his sister, and young niece.
Really, like, in a great danger. I mean, it's really, we can't really put that in words.
Amir told me horrifying stories of family and friends killed, others who disappeared. He says they left Syria because he protested the regime and feared for his life and his family's.
Right now, if I go over there, I'm not going to be living for an extra minute after I get in.
The family joined dozens of others at the Muslim Community Center in Schenectady this afternoon to talk about the Syrian refugee crisis and what can be done.
It's our obligation to tell the message to other people.
Jill Peckinpah is the director of the USCRI in Albany.
We resettle about 400 refugees a year.
She was here today to talk about the resources that her organization offers those who are trying to build a new life.
I know one question a lot of them have is if their relatives, what it takes to get their relatives here.
The Barakats told me they are worried about families still in Syria and wish they could help. They admit the transition to the U.S. hasn't been easy. Trying to make a living, build a new home is hard.
Over the weekend, I asked my Facebook followers a simple question. What would you do with regard to the Syrian refugee issue? And here's an example. One said there's no issue of the Syrian refugees that needs a solution. Already an appropriate and safe process in place, but there's racism, bigotry, ignorance, fear, and hypocrisy because we have an American issue, not a Syrian issue. How about this? In response, were you a veteran? Sounds like you don't give a crap for them. They protected you so you could post ridiculous comments. You got it all wrong as usual. How about this one? The veteran argument continues. Should we not take care of those who are American citizens first and foremost before searching the world for others to care for? Why do we need a feel-good moment to champion? How about this one? Angry. No money to help Americans, but can afford billions for people who want to kill all Americans. Place them in a safe place. They have money. It's called oil. Sell that and take care of your own people, just not here. Take in all the women and children, support them, supply guns, military equipment, and funding. They'll take back their homes. And we should be a bit more concerned with our visa waiver program, which has minimal transparency and involves millions entering the country on a regular basis. Doesn't get attention because it doesn't involve Muslims. All right, let's hear from you. Same rules as I gave my followers. No insults, no blaming Obama, Bush, or any other president. Don't do that. Are you able to address the question in a thoughtful and intelligent manner? What is your response to the Syrian refugee issue? Let's see how thoughtful, intelligent, and non-knee-jerk I know that my audience really is. Rock on, true believers. See you tomorrow, right back here on The Hard Line.